We're going to do a backtesting session here. Going to try to get the first 2 weeks of February. Haven't been on FX Replay in a while, but we're going to get this going here. So, yeah, let's get right into it. So, New York Open on Monday. I kind of skipped too far ahead here, so let's see if we see anything. I'm not really going to try to force anything today. I don't know how we can see news. Oh, here we go, news. Okay. Yeah, so today there's 10 a.m. news. So, I try to take something before. It's currently 9:45. So, let's see what's going on here. So, we got this low here from ES. And we opened up pretty bullish. Yeah, so got some displacement here. Got some good displacement. We do have these highs as well up here. We'll mark those out. On the hourly, we just filled in this volume imbalance. This is a potential reversal point. And yeah, we'd be looking to target this high here. So here we go. We have all this resting liquidity here. Let's see what happens. Let's wait and see. So I like going on the 5 second. Yeah, so market opens. We see a lot of displacement. We can mark out this fib here. Like I said in my video this morning, this is pretty much exactly what happened this morning actually. But let's wait a little bit to see if we see any more structure form. We have this bullish fair value gap here as well. So let's skip a little bit, see what's going on. This next candle opens up. We do see some displacement there. See, that would be a long entry, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm just gonna do this for now. 30-point stop, targeting like a 1-to-1. I'm not gonna take it because it's too late into the macro here. 9:46, but let's see how it plays out. Do get some chop. Ends up hitting. Yeah, so that'd be a nice 1-to-1 there. Just a basic continuation day there. So let's move on to the next day. New York. There we go. Okay, so this is right at market open. Perfect. Let's remove these drawings. Alright, so on the 4 hour, we displaced higher. Failed to take out this high here. And we're currently in this 4 hour gap on ES. We do have SMT with this high here. But we will wait and see what market open shows us. For news for today, it's Tuesday. There's no economic news. So we got to keep that in mind. Alright. Hourly, not really seeing too much. This fair value gap here. I could double screen this actually. Let me do that. It's easier. Easier to see SMT this way. Highly recommend if that's what you're doing. Put NQ on the right. Okay. So, up on the hourly. Not seeing much. So we're just gonna jump to the 5 minute. And I wanted to go on both as well. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to sync on both time frames. I know there's a way to do it, but I couldn't find. So 5 minute. We have this draw here. probably gonna get hit. Yeah, basically I want to see what we're doing in this hourly fair value gap. All right. Oh, I think there's a setting. Is it this one? Not sure. Alright, that's fine. Okay. So here we go. See what market open brings. Okay, so we dump. Oh, that's a pretty big dump there. We were right through that fair value gap. Let's skip a little further. Still early. So I'd be looking for shorts here. There's not really any imbalances. Let's see if this one holds. We have this fair value gap here. Obviously this is invalid now. And for draws, we can look to target this draw here, 821. Also look for this hourly imbalance down here. See what happens. Let's wait and be patient. See what's going on. Let me actually look on ES as well. I know there's a way you can get both of them to change the time frame at the same time. I just don't know where that setting is right now. It's gotta be somewhere. Whatever. Okay, yeah, so this draw for ES is the same one. Alright, let's see what's going on. So, okay, we're getting some more displacement. Probably gonna take that out. Okay, so we do get a rebalance here. So we could anticipate going short. It is 9:34, so still early, but we could anticipate going short. We do get enough displacement. Okay. We are going up. Let's see. Just wait. Patient, patient, patient. See, right now there's no PD arrays for it to go into right now, really, and it's kind of just, I kind of just feel like we're going to take this out this low. So let's see what happens. Okay, 9:36. Kind of just messing around. That's some good displacement there. We could enter short, targeting this low here, but I'm going to wait and stay patient. Okay, yeah, it did get hit. So that would be my first entry. But let's see what happens. Once this draw is hit, let's see how we react. Okay, 940. So ES took that out. Okay, we're getting some more displacement. Okay. See how this candle closes. Pretty indecisive. I do anticipate this to be a continuation day. So there's 30 seconds left of this candle, so I'm going to enter short here. Stops above this area, just a 1-to-1 here. We're gonna go one contract short. Stop loss above. Take profit here. About 35 points. Let's see how it plays out. Alright, boom. That's perfect. Yeah, so basically the basis for this day was just continuation to the downside. We did see it take out this draw here, and we saw a small rebalance and then displacement off of it where I entered, and we're just going to continue to dump. Also in anticipation of this hourly fair value gap being filled somewhat. I'm sure we're just going to keep dumping here. See what happens. That's why I really like only targeting little amounts of points, because you can really get caught up in all this noise. Let's see here. Yes, we do end up dumping. Whatever. Yeah, obviously you could target all that, but for me, that's not my style, and I like taking my base hits and just moving on with my day. Alright, so on to the next day. Solid first trade. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna do like a week or two here. Kinda takes a while. I don't want this video to be too long. So moving on to Wednesday. Don't necessarily love trading Wednesdays, but we do have 10 a.m. news, and there was 8:15 news as well. Let's see what we're looking at here. I wish these intervals were synced. I knew there was a setting before they made this new update. It's so annoying. Whatever, it's fine. Alright. So on the hourly, we have this draw. On the hourly, we have this draw here. If we are bearish, could look to take that out. And for ES, we have the same draw here. Let's mark this out. Okay. We do have this hourly order block as well. That's how I like to mark it out, right here. So we'll see what happens. We could anticipate a reversal. Let's see. Kind of just been dilly-dallying here. Not gonna. Let's make this. Just gonna take this off the minute time frame so it's not in the way. All right. We do have SMT up here as well. Okay, mark that out. It's form and manipulation. We do have this recent low here as well. We can mark this out. I like taking my time here with these things. Okay, so we do have to keep in mind we have 10 a.m. news. Yeah, so, alright. See how we open up. Open up bearish. Take out that first low. We do have this other low down here, so let's see how it plays out. Let's wait a little bit. 31. Okay. So I marked out. Okay, so that low on ES still has a ways to go. So let's see what happens here. Let's wait. Okay, so we are reversing off this level. I want to see what we're doing in this fair value gap here to give me confirmation of what I want to do. Okay, so we basically respect the 50% there. And we're delivering lower. So this bullish fair value gap, we're going to mark it out. We do have SMT as well. So I want to see a closure below. And I could anticipate entering short here. Okay, so that rejects off that level. I would like to see full displacement above in order to confirm 8 longs, but we're gonna wait and see. Right now we're just dilly-dallying. Okay, so 940. We get this displacement candle to the downside. I want to see a closure below 50%. Okay, so we do see closure below 50% here. It's 9:41, and there's news at 10, so keep that in mind. Okay, so here we do have SMT and turtle soup form here. So I want to see strong displacement above to enter longs. But we're not going to see that. This could just be a manipulation day. That's why it pays to be patient here. Not seeing anything here. Pretty much just chop work. Okay, so we do finally close below. See how much displacement we can get here. Small rebounds. Just delete this. Okay, so we do get a small rebound here. We could anticipate this fresh low to get hit. Let me wait a little bit. See what we're doing. If we see strong, okay. Yeah, this is just not really much. I mean, this is just chop here. Not really seeing much. Okay, so we do close below here finally. Let me see if we see any displacement. Okay. Could enter shorts here. This is definitely a riskier trade. I don't like this. I really don't like this. I'm gonna mark this out because we could come back into this imbalance here, but I would be doing something like this to target this low here. Oh, I'll enter. I'm gonna enter short here. Again, we could come back into this level, but I'm anticipating this draw to be met. See how this plays out. Not really full conviction on this, but we'll see. Okay, so we do get displacement to the downside, but we didn't end up taking that, and there's SMT, so we're gonna wait and see. Yeah, so we're gonna get. So it ends up playing out. Again, not really not the best trade there, and realistically we want our stop to be above there to have room to rebalance into that imbalance, but ended up following the narrative and taking out that low. And again, on a Wednesday, highly manipulative, and there was news at 10, so whatever though, we got our 50 points, not bad. Can't complain. So on to the next day. I think I'm only gonna do a week here, keep it short. Yeah. All right, new day. It's Thursday. Got this hourly for value gap. And then we have this one as well on ES. Okay. Let's look for some draws. This draw all the way down here. We could anticipate 50% of this wick being hit. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm seeing here. Bearish continuation sequence as well. Okay. Let's see how market opens. Any news? No news on Thursday, so we'll see. Generally, no news is hit or miss. Definitely depends on the week. Some days it's great, some days it's not. We do have SMT here. Yeah, let's see how market opens. So we just dump, immediately cancel out this SMT pretty much. That draw is going to be hit. Let's see. Yeah, so that draw gets hit. I want to see what we're doing. I want to wait. Let's let it play out. form some structure here. Okay, so we do see some moves to the upside. Could anticipate this gap getting hit, this 50%. That would be my target if we are entering longs. But we're gonna wait. Okay, so we do see this gap here. And this high here as well. I'm gonna mark this out. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, so we take out that high, we form SMT. I want to see what we're doing in this gap. This is just a rebalance. I want to see a strong move to the upside. Okay, so we are seeing rejection here. Could mark this out and wait for this to close below 50% or not. So that tells me that's pretty bullish, that signature there. We could enter. Actually, I kind of like this to enter longs because it's just rebounds and move higher. So I'm gonna enter long here. Again, I hate that these candles are so big. Usually I would enter like on half risk, but since we had 2 winning days before, I think I'm gonna let this play out. Let's see what happens here. We could manipulate one more time before, but I'm gonna see. Let me see if I'm gonna. Yeah. All right. Let's see. See how it plays out. You see strong displacement. I really like that. That's a sign that I don't really think we're gonna come down to manipulate to go higher, and I want to just see strong displacement. We could rebalance into this fair value gap, but I don't want to see us go down there. Let's see. Nice. So yes, ended taking out that high. Honestly, I would move stops to break even here. Just not to risk anything. And target 50% here. Let me see on the 15-minute what we're seeing. Okay. Wow, so it just edges. See, that's just terrible. It just edged 50%. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah. Okay, so break even. That's honestly so unfortunate. Wow, look at that. Literally not even half a point. Like, I just didn't get filled there. So it is what it is. And do end up taking that high, but that's just a part of it. You're gonna have some break-even days, you're gonna have some losses, but yeah, we just rebalanced here into the fair value gap and delivered higher. Yeah, that's all right. One more day. So hourly, this bullish fair value gap here. We have this bearish fair value gap here. Strong liquidity here. And on Q, we have the same thing. Friday, there's 10 a.m. news. UMISH. Shout out to people that go to UMISH. Okay. So we do have that there. Let's see what happens here. We have this order block here. Keep that in mind. So see how market opens. Again, this backtesting can get messy, so just let it play out here. So we do deliver lower. We could anticipate 50% of this hourly to get hit. It is 9:32 still, so it's still early. Okay. And we reverse off this level. Okay. It's 9:33. We form this bullish fair value gap here. Let me see any draws here. Yes, we could anticipate the 50% of this hourly to get hit. For now, let me wait. Could draw out this wick here. Could target to 2.5 of the standard deviation of the 5-minute. Let's see. Would like to see a rebalance, but we might not get a rebalance. Right, so that candle close. Okay. All right. Honestly, this right here is telling me we're in a bullish continuation. So I want to give it room. This is again kind of an earlier entry, but after what we saw today, I think it's pretty valid. All right, so let's put our stops right below 50% of this 1 minute, and we're gonna target the 50% of that hourly. Enter. Again, 1-to-1s. That's all you need, boys. Here we go. Let's see. So we do see a small rebalance. Okay. And our stop gets hit. So yeah, not the best there. We could have waited for a better entry, but it did end up playing out for the longs. Let's see here. Yep, okay. Yeah, so looking back, we could have waited for a full confirmation, waited for a rebalance into here, and then entered off the displacement anywhere in this range, with stops below here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. Yeah, so not terrible. 75% win rate, 2 dubs, 1 break even. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I definitely have to do some more back testing and keep going with the back testing, because that's how you learn, and that's how you reinforce a lot of your trade ideas. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, if you want me to clarify any of the terms or anything I've been using. But yeah, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.